RKO the infamous NWO back with another video, and today's video I'll be doing a guide to how to buy / collect UFC DVDs, because I've been getting a lot of people messaging me on what kind of DVDs they should buy, what to get, and this and that, and I just want to show you a guide on how to buy it, so watching this instead of asking me. Alright, so the guide to collecting UFC DVDs is very simple. Get what you like. If you've been watching UFC, if you're a casual fan, you like certain stars and stuff, get the pay-per-views that they like. If you like Brock Lesnar, I know y'all, you love wrestling fans, love Brock Lesnar. Get Brock Lesnar fights. So Brock Lesnar fights are as the following. We have his first fight, UFC 81. We have UFC 87. We have UFC 91, and we have UFC 100, and UFC, what is it, 116, let me get that, UFC 116, and last but not least, what got released today, UFC 121, so every Brock Lesnar fight from, these 6 pay-per-views right here, and you can get these for cheap, and the max you'll pay is pretty much $20, and the cheapest you pay was like $5 you can get these for. So you can pretty much get this for, if you buy this online, probably get this for $30 plus shipping, so it's not that bad. $30 for 6 DVDs, and you just need only watch the one fight, you could watch the entire card. So pretty much out of these 5, the most recommended one is definitely UFC 91, UFC 100, UFC 116. If you don't want to just get pay-per-views, you want to get a variety of stuff. We have things that UFC released on these. The main ones that I recommend people to get are these 3 right here. UFC Best of 2007, UFC Best of 2008, which is still sealed. I bought it for $10, and I never opened it because I got some Blu-ray after. And then before I got a Blu-ray player. And then UFC 2009. It gives you the best fights of that certain year, and it talks about the fighters and their progression onto next year and the upcoming fights that they have. So it's a really good variety, and you get full matches. So UFC 2007, UFC 2008, UFC 2009, UFC 2010 will be released, I believe, in March. So we have those. For people that are really serious, that really want to have a good amount of stuff, but not spend that much money, I recommend this. UFC Ultimate 100 Greatest Fights. And why I recommend this, you get 100 full fights on here. They made a repacked version. It doesn't look like this, not as fancy with all the booklets and stuff, like how this is. It opens up and has a book and stuff. But it's repacked. This was $69.99 when it came out. You could get this, when I went to America, I saw this from ranging between $24.99 to $44.99 for this thing right here. It has 100 full packed fights voted by the fans, ranging from UFC 1 to UFC 99. So you have a huge range of fights. And yes, there are Lesnar fights, there are George St. Pierre fights, Anderson Silva fights, BJ Penn fights, all the guys, the greatest stars in MMA today. But what I mainly recommend is definitely pick up the Blu-rays if you can, because the amazing quality on this, plus you get the countdown show. It would show 5 episodes on Spike of the 100 greatest fights before UFC 100, and so you get the countdown show. It's like mini highlights of it. It's about 5 episodes, 20 minutes long each, so you get to watch that. And plus you get the 100 fights on Blu-ray. The stuff I recommend people to get, or also to get, are these things that UFC came out also with. These best ofs, kinda. It's Ultimate Comeback, which is the greatest comebacks in a fight ever in UFC. UFC Knockout 7. They have UFC 1 to 7. They come out with this every year, putting together the best knockouts of the year. In a 1-hour show, plus they put all the matches on here also so you can watch. They also came out recently with Ultimate Submissions, another hour-long show, plus they show matches on here also as a bonus feature for the Blu-ray and stuff. So they show all the matches, the full matches. The show is more highlighted and all that. So UFC Ultimate Submissions, and I recommend you wrestling fans out there that love Brock Lesnar and you want to have most of his matches. Recommend pick up this UFC Ultimate Heavyweights. Has most of Lesnar matches. You also get to see stuff like Shane Carwin, Junior Dos Santos, Frank Mir, Cain Velasquez, you name it, they're on here. And the Blu-ray version has the exclusive 10 extra matches. So buying the Blu-ray, you get extra features, and it's worth your money at the end. Pay a couple, like max $5 more for the Blu-ray. Better quality, better to own, and it looks much more nicer. They also have the UFC 2008 and 9 on Blu-ray. So you get that, and they have some bonus material. Okay, so you're wondering for the pay-per-views, what's the one I should have? Well, out of all the pay-per-views to get, I would definitely pick up this either on Blu-ray or on DVD, which is right here, UFC 100. It is the greatest event in UFC history, and I will tell you why. Because it was the most hyped event. It was built up tremendously, advertised so much. Everyone knew the UFC 100 that day, and it delivered. The card has so many matches, so many good matches with knockouts, 5-round fights, submissions, you name it, they have it on this event, and it sold 1.6 million pay-per-view buys, more than a WWE or F event has ever sold. So 1.6 million pay-per-view buys. That's insane. Okay, WrestleMania, what was it? The highest pay-per-view event was WrestleMania 23, and yeah, UFC 100 beat that and still hold the record for the most sold UFC event of all time. So definitely, if you want to get one pay-per-view, get this pay-per-view. And Lesnar's on it too, so you wrestling fans will like that. Also, enjoy St. Pierre. So yeah, that's pretty much the guide to getting UFC pay-per-views. Get the people you like, people you see. You go online and search for matches that are good, and then get that pay-per-view. I have a list on my channel for the top 10 pay-per-views, and I'll do that video later on. But yeah, that's pretty much a guide. I would suggest getting the best of the 2007, 2008, 2009. And if you get it on Blu-ray, it's so much better. Ultimate Heavyweights, Ultimate Submission, get a more variety. You want pay-per-views, get UFC 100. And if you're really serious, get the Ultimate 100 Greatest Fights. So you range from UFC 1 to 99. Then after you can start collecting from 100 and so on. Because the best matches from UFC 1 to 99 plus the fight nights are on there. So you don't get the crappy match, you get the good matches. So that's pretty much it. So that's your guide to buying UFC DVDs, and if you are want to message me to see what's the best pay-per-views that I like, and I would suggest to buy, you could message me if you want. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.